Today, we're going to talk about a massive time saver on the government e-marketplace, or GeM as you know it. If you're involved in procurement, trust me, learning how to use the bunch bid feature is about to make your job a whole lot easier. So if you're a buyer or a procurement officer, you totally know this feeling, right? That endless cycle of creating separate bids for every single item you need. It's a total grind. I mean, you've got this whole shopping list, but the process makes you check out one item at a time, and each one has its own full set of paperwork. It's just a logistical headache that slows everything down. And this is what creates what we call the procurement pileup. It's a super common bottleneck, but you know what? Thankfully, there is a much smarter way to work. Just think about it for a second. Let's say you need 50 desktops, 50 keyboards, and 50 mice. The old way, that could mean 3 completely separate bid processes. You're just entering the same information over and over again. It's so inefficient, and frankly, it's just a waste of your valuable time. So how do we clear this pileup? Well, let's meet the hero of our story today, the bunch bid. A bunch bid is, well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's this awesome feature that lets you group multiple similar product categories, like our desktops, keyboards, and mice, into one single consolidated bid. It basically transforms that mountain of paperwork into one easy-to-manage file. The benefits here are super clear. You save a ton of time, you can package everything together, but there is one critical detail to make all this work. Your buying intent must always be set to bid/ray. And don't worry, we're going to show you exactly how to do that. Okay, now for the practical part. How do you actually create one of these things? Let's walk through the steps together to build your very first bunch. First things first, it's super simple. You just need to log into the official GeM portal. So head on over to gem.gov.in and use your buyer credentials to get logged in. This is your main dashboard, right? This is where all the action begins on the platform. Once you're in, you can start searching for the individual items that you want to group together. It really works just like any e-commerce site you've ever used. Just use that main search bar, and let's stick with our office example. We'll start by searching for desktop. Okay, pay close attention right here because this is the magic switch. Over on the left-hand side, under the administrative filters, you absolutely must select bid/RA as your intent of buying. What this does is it tells the system that you're starting a competitive bidding process, not just a simple purchase. And that is what unlocks the bunching feature. If you skip this step, the option to bunch won't even show up. It's that important. So now that you've got that crucial BID/RA filter active, you can start adding each of your items into your cart. Go ahead, find the desktop that meets your specs and click Add to Cart. Then you just rinse and repeat. Search for keyboards, apply that same BID/RA filter, and add that to the cart. Do the same for mice. You're basically just gathering all your ingredients before you start cooking, right? All right, so you've searched, you've filtered, and you've added all your items to the cart. Now comes the final, really crucial action that ties it all together. This right here is the key. When you add your second item, or the third, or the fourth, the system's going to give you a choice. You have to select Add to Existing Cart. That click, that is what officially creates the bunch. So creating the bunch is the main event, but to make sure your bid is compliant and really effective, you've got to master a few key details and settings. You'll need to choose a bid type. A single packet bid is pretty straightforward. It's basically all about the price. But a 2-packet bid, that's more robust. It has separate technical and financial stages, and the platform actually recommends using the 2-packet system for any procurement that's valued over 5 lakh rupees, just to make sure you get a really thorough evaluation. Another cool thing is that GeM lets you build national policy goals right into your bid. You can apply these price preferences for Make in India and micro and small enterprises, which gives eligible sellers a specific price margin to compete. This is a great way to ensure a part of the contract gets allocated to help foster our local and small scale industries. Okay, let's zoom out for a second. Why does mastering a feature like this actually matter in the grand scheme of things? You see, when you create a bunch bid, you're not just making your own job easier, you are actively taking part in this huge national initiative. I mean, the GeM portal handled a staggering 2 lakh crore rupees in gross merchandise value in just one financial year. Think about that. That kind of scale is only possible because of efficiency-driving tools just like this one. So every bid you bunch, every hour you save, it contributes directly to the core principles of the whole GeM platform. It really is all about making government procurement faster, more open, and accessible to way more sellers all across the country. Your work has a real, tangible impact. So now you've got the tool and you know the steps to use it. The only question left is, what's your first bunch bid gonna be?